Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a new chord. It's called the G chord. But before I do that, I just noticed look how long my fingernails are. I usually don't like them that long. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick trim. That's better. Usually I like to keep them short so I don't have to worry about them touching other strings when I play a chord. You ladies with the long manicured nails, you're going to have to make some decisions here. So, to play the G chord, it's a 3-finger chord, so it's a little bit tougher. And we played the G7 before. And we said the G7, the triangle points to heaven. Well, the G is also a triangle, but it points downward. And I always say the G points to my knee. Okay, see that triangular shape? It's going downward. So remember that G to my knee. Okay, so the way you play it is your first finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Your middle finger goes on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger or 3rd finger goes on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And when you strum it, make sure you hear all 3 or all 4 strings ringing. I haven't talked about this before, but if you don't hear a string like that buzzing, it's because I'm not pressing hard enough. And when we do play a chord, we don't want to have that finger back here because I have to press harder. So you want it to be like within an 1/8 inch, maybe an 1/8 inch showing by the fret. Or there, it looks like I'm touching, but I'm not actually touching it. So the closer you get to your fret, the better. The other thing too with some of the chords, sometimes if you're playing this chord and you don't have the best wrist position, you may not hear that 1st string because this finger is touching it, because it's like this, it's slanted. It should be more curved, almost coming straight down. Now we hear it. Okay, so those are some things to think about if you're not hearing all the strings on your ukulele when you play a chord. So we're going to go between the G chord and the C chord. And the only real shortcut is that the 3rd finger has just a short move. There's no notes in common with the 2 chords. Okay, so to go down to the C chord, you simply just drop that 3rd finger and you're in the C chord position. To go from the C chord to the G, a little bit more work. You start with going to the 2nd string and then you follow with the 1st and then the 2nd finger. Okay, so eventually it's kind of like a 2-move chord. 3rd finger and then your 1st and 2nd fingers, and then eventually it'll be all 3 moved at the same time as you get better at it. So keep practicing, go back and forth and just practice it right now. And we're going to do an exercise with the 8th note strum that we did last time. So we're going to do 2 measures of C, 2 measures of G, 2 measures of C, 2 measures of G. And it's going to be that down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up pattern. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. Switch. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do a song. We're going to do The Wheels on the Bus, which is a kid's song. So you can sing it to your favorite kid. And it's in 4/4 time. We're going to do the 8th note strum. And there's a pickup note, means I start singing before I strum. And so I'll count 1, 2, 3, and on 4 it'll be the word the, and we start strumming on wheels. So I'll count to 3, and we'll start 1, 2, 3.
C.
The wheels on the bus go round and round,
G.
round and round,
C.
round and round. on the bus go round and round.
G,
all through
C,
the town.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
Driver on the bus says, move on back.
G,
Move on back.
C,
Move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back.
G,
All through
C.
the town. It's got lots and lots of verses. You can keep your kids happy for the afternoon. One other thing I forgot to tell you about in the 8th note strum is you don't have to strum up, every string up and down. Usually you hit all of them going down. On the upstroke, you can just grab 2 of them, just to have that sound for that second 8th note of the group. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Same thing with a pick. Don't have to do. That sounds bad. So you want to just go. So have fun with it, and I'll see you in the next video.